Majestic, Marie, and Alora. Got the wrestling world right here, no need to go far. All girls podcast, bringing vibes so grand. Talking power bombs and peaches, we've got the upper hand. With a smile, positivity, and tales of the ring. From Eddie Kingston's moves to each title swing, we're here to cheer, laugh, and maybe even cry. Join us on this ride, let's kiss that heel goodbye. Peaches and power bombs, let's start the show, where legends come to dance and superstars glow. Listeners, come closer, hear the stories flow. With Majestic, Marie, and Alora, watch your fandom grow. Every episode's a celebration, moments that we hold. No storyline too big, no champion too bold. For the love of the sport, for each crowd's thunder, wrestling's in our hearts, ever full of wonder. Grow. Every episode's a celebration, moments that we hold. No storyline too big, no champion too bold. For the love of the sport, for each crowd's thunder, wrestling's in our hearts, ever full of wonder. So raise your signs high as we speak the truth of epic rivalries and glory of youth. From Eddie's grit to the Diva's reign, in every bout there's joy amidst the pain. Oh, peaches and power bombs, let's start the show, where legends come to dance and superstars glow. Listeners, come closer, hear the stories flow. With Majestic, Marie, and Alora, watch your fandom grow. Watch your fandom grow.
We have the best music in
We do.
we do. Even Bina was dancing, all of us were.
Yep.
Hello everybody. Welcome to Peaches and Power Bombs. She was like, okay, everybody saw me. I can leave now.
Yep, that's exactly what she came to do, because I told her we were going to go live, and she's been meow, 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 meow ever since. So, I meant to tell you.
Oh yeah, she was ready to go.
Yeah, I meant to tell you, my aunt had sent me some money for my birthday. My birthday was Friday. And
Okay.
and the first thing I did
Happy
was
birthday. I'm
thank
sorry.
you. I get it. I understand. It's fine. I understand.
Ooh.
Look, I forgot Mina's birthday. So, I mean, but first thing I did was buy her a water fountain for her birthday.
Aw.
It's a pet
Oh,
water
yes.
fountain, and it recycles the water, so it's like fresh all the time. Obviously, you got to clean it. So,
Right.
I got it yesterday, got it set up. She looked like she liked it. I caught her drinking out of it a few times. And then today, I'm in the bathroom, and she jumps up on the sink and looks at me like, ain't you going to turn the water on? Like, that's what I bought that for. Drink out of there. Spoiled brat.
She's got to have both. Both.
Yeah.
Her water fountain and the sink.
Yeah, I guess so.
She's so.
I
Cats
couldn't
are
believe how
funny.
cheap
Cats
it
are
was.
funny.
It was like $10. So I was like, okay. So,
Nice.
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody, I am sort of back. I am trying to be back. We've had a death in the family, unfortunately. And for everybody who sent me messages, thank you so much for sending me a message. That was very kind of you. We haven't had the funeral yet. We're just kind of waiting for, because we have other family members who are sick as well. And so we're waiting on them to get better so we can proceed on. So I could be gone at any second. So, but for right now and for tonight, I am here.
I want to thank HBT for coming on with me last week as well. He filled in for Marie. And we had a good time.
Both of us, either time that we're with those guys is a good time. So yes, Harry, I appreciate you too. Thank you so much for filling in for me. So Christina's here and she was saying, well, did you turn the faucet on?
I did not. I did not. Maybe if I feel like it again, I will. But I'm trying to get her used to that water fountain. That's the thing.
So she probably looked at you like you were torturing her, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, how could you?
Oh, bless it. Oh, we love our little Mina girl. Well, before we get into our show tonight, we'll go ahead and let the Briscoe brothers take it away. Oh, hi, Shane.
Sugar Shane. We're going to get to that here in like a couple moments here. So let's get the Briscoes go. Usher us in, and we'll talk about that.
Ain't no way, chick. Ain't ready. There ain't no way, man. Ain't ready. Ain't no way y'all could possibly be ready. You can say you're ready as many times as you want. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Y'all boys ain't ready. There's no way, man. Talking about they anxious. You hear him, chick? Hey. Somebody losing sleep. They losing sleep, baby. Man, I've been getting the best sleep of my life. I've been snoring, baby. Snoring. I've been snoring. Dreaming about this ass.
Never gets old.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Well, since Shane asked, we'll go ahead and talk about that. You know, I didn't get to say anything about the releases last week. You and Harry were able to cover that, but some of them were not so surprising.
Right.
And if they're just sitting around, you know, obviously, you know, I understand that, but there were some that was on TV every single week.
Yes.
And were in big stories. Kairi Sane makes zero sense to me.
Yes.
She was there on television every week. I don't get it.
Yeah, and like her thing with, you know, her tension with Asuka was dragging out, I know, for at least a year. And then you're just going to release her like that. And like, dude, you wonder why people don't keep up with storylines like they do, because you do stuff like that.
Right. Now we'll never know.
Yeah.
We'll never know. And you know that payoff was coming probably this weekend.
Right,
and,
yeah.
You know, they'll just like, oh, no.
Yeah, Aleister Black and Zelina Vega were big ones.
They were actually going to be part of the Randy Orton story. That was who originally was supposed to have been on the phone call, and before they inserted Pat McAfee.
I would have loved that 1 billion times better than Pat McAfee.
It would have made more sense.
Yes, like Aleister makes a good devil's advocate.
Yeah,
with him, because he was coming up to Randy there, and I think he was coming up to somebody else too. So Sami Zayn, that's right. And so, like, yeah, he was kind of doing like the devil's advocate thing, and Selena was right there with him, and they were just like, okay, nah, I think we're gonna pass. And then there's rumors going on, and like it's just exploded. Like one of the rumors I read on social media that is that TKO doesn't really like the dark characters. And I'm like, really?
That's part of wrestling, though.
Yes, always has and always will.
It doesn't matter if you like them. It matters if the people like them.
Right.
If they're making you money, shut up and take it. It's silly. Like, we have to have those dark characters in wrestling, because if you have too much light, it's too bright.
The light's on, but nobody's home for TKO, I believe. But
Yeah, and, you know, oh, hi, Julian. I'm sorry.
hi, Julian. You're good. I got you.
The Wyatt Six.
The entire Wyatt Six. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought they would have at least kept Bo Dallas of all people, but no, we're just going to let them all go. Okay. I mean, I know that they hadn't used them, like, great.
Right.
But they weren't just sitting around doing nothing either. They were at least on the show. So,
Julian, I need you to call me after the show. It's important. So I'll tell you all that when you call.
And releasing Zoe Stark while she's hurt was kind of dirty.
Yeah. Well, that's not the first time that's happened either. I know when Test suffered from his broken neck like 20-something years ago. He got released in the middle of his recovery, and he was like, what am I supposed to do with these hospital bills and stuff? And they're like, well, you'll figure it out. And I'm like, that was dirty.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Jamie said that with Pat McAfee, didn't need you and everybody else is on the same boat. Gary Joe from Follow the Revolution. Go follow that page. He's got good content on there. Thank you so much. Be thinking about y'all too.
And then recently, they asked the New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, to take a 50% pay cut, and they said, "Nah, fam, peace."
We're going, fam. Thanks for the.
They decided to leave because, you know, they have pride and they know what they bring to the table. And I don't blame them for saying goodbye. And it's a shame because Kofi Kingston's been there forever. I thought he would be a lifer.
I did too.
They decided to disrespect them by offering them half the money than what they've been making.
Yeah. And you know, at one point, like within like the last 10 years, the New Day was insanely over for one thing. Yeah. And then they were like top merch sellers. And so when I read that, I was like, something is going on here. There's something going on. And I wouldn't be surprised if the pay cuts was part of the roster cuts as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. We don't know that, but
they said a top star actually reluctantly, I don't know who, they haven't said who it is, but someone who's in a high position took a 50% pay cut.
I was telling my best friend, I said they're gonna approach the right one about this pay cut, and it's gonna be I'm gonna grab my popcorn and my drink and be like, all right, we got some entertainment. Because I mean, this is coming off of WrestleMania, where y'all claim to have made buku revenue, and then it's known that the higher ups at TKO done got this huge salary increase. But you're asking your talent, who put their bodies on the line for you every week and make all the sacrifices to bring people to spend money to watch the product, you're asking them to take a 50% cut. That is like straight up, it's disrespectful. No way around it.
Especially with someone like Kofi Kingston, especially. I mean, you know, Xavier Woods has been there for quite a bit too, but Kofi Kingston's been there for 20 plus years.
Yes,
he's the first
long time,
the first Black WWE champion. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean,
yeah. I mean, you know, It's really telling because even in their Kofi's farewell message on social media, he was like, don't ever let anybody tell you. It was along the lines of know your worth, pretty much.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I wholeheartedly agree with that. And the thing too now is a lot of times these can be blessings in disguise because we got AEW now.
Mm-hmm.
You got New Japan Pro Wrestling, which they've been around forever, but they're more accessible now thanks to streaming and social media.
Yeah.
I mean, you got so many places like you can go and some people, like let's say Killer Cross, he makes better money now than he did when he was in WWE. That's because he's a hot draw. Like people that have the funds and the revenue to bring these talents in after the fact, they're going to do it because they know they're going to get that money back. People are going to want to see them. Yeah.
And not only them, but Tongaloa, right? Tongaloa. And Jeff Cobb, JC Mateo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the MFTs. And they were on
every week.
Television every week too.
MFTs and White Six had a few going on for like 6 months.
Yep.
And that was a huge topic because they were carrying on the legacy of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
And I'm like everybody else. I feel like it's a slap in the face to Bray.
I think so too. It's a shame.
I mean, I would understand if they weren't over or whatnot, but they were. And I was telling Harry last week when we went to that SmackDown in Savannah a year ago when they returned. Easily biggest pop of the night. Like that. Did
we ever get to see Nikki Cross actually wrestle a match while she was part of the Wyatt Six?
No.
I didn't think so.
No. So we'll probably get to see her do some stuff now, and then you got Stardom too for the ladies. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. So I think we'll see a majority of them again, and where they end up at, I don't know. But it's sad. Like it's like we knew it was coming, but just the names just shocked me. And then Kofi and Xavier, you're like, okay, something is going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And people like social media was saying yesterday that Roman was one of the ones that they approached. And I'm like, I know they didn't. That's your world champion.
He'd be like, no. Like, for real. I think we lost you, Alora. Let me read some comments really quick. Here we go. Shane says, it surprised me when they released the New Day. Well, they didn't necessarily release the New Day. They just asked them to take a 50% pay cut, and they said no. And so they left. Jamie says, I want New Day to go to AEW so Jericho can put them on the list. Shane says, I want to see them in AEW and join the Hurt Syndicate.
Somebody asked Bobby Lashley that today. He was on some podcast or something, and they asked him about that. He said he wouldn't mind.
I don't know about the Hurt Syndicate or anything, but I definitely think that there is a place on AEW. I think that Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods would fit in very well on AEW. So I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. Jamie always tickles me. We're making record money, so we're going to cut y'all's pay. Brilliant. Yeah, I know. Make it make sense. And Julian said it's wrong for them to cut the money. Jamie, the New Day can fill a big hole that they need filled. Good humor and good wrestling ability. AEW really don't have that many that have both abilities. So we were just talking about that. So we're on the same page on that one.
Mm-hmm.
They both do it so well, and people relate to them because they play video games and all that stuff. So yeah, people are like, they're just like us.
Mm-hmm.
They could bring the Wyatts over to AEW, may revive the Dark Order with them, have -1 say he picked them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Brody Lee's son. That would be really smart. I would love that.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. He acted like somebody kicked his dog.
Oh yeah, she was telling me she heard that Priesty was being let go. I'm like, what? I had just got back from town when she messaged me, and I was like, hold on, let me look. I ain't find it, so I don't know what you read, but
yeah,
apparently that was not the case. Thank God. Because me and Marie would have a problem if they mess with Priesty.
Oh, we're going up to Connecticut and fighting people if they release Priesty.
Right.
Well, and he is currently one of their champions, so
yeah,
you would at least need to take the title off of him first before you do something like that. I mean, just saying.
I mean, you never know. You can see one of them show up on AEW with one of the titles and just throw it in the trash can like Medusa did years ago.
Oh, good grief. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, Santos Escobar. I forgot about him. I don't know.
Oh, he will. Yeah. He would. Yeah, he was injured too. It said yeah, I don't think that's true on Priesty. So they're safe for now.
Yeah. Let me see. Nope. No, Priesty is still listed on the WWE website as a champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's still in there.
Yeah. You wanted attention, so you getting it. Look, say hi and be pretty. Yeah. Say you got a water fountain yesterday? Yep. Mama bought you a water fountain. You like it. Yeah. She was chasing her lizard friends a little while ago. At the window, not in here, thank God.
Right. I was trying to find the alumni section. Brock Lesnar's not in the alumni section.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Paul Heyman did say Brock Lesnar's not retired, but I believe that's his last WrestleMania though. So
yeah, I believe so too. He's probably going to have one more match at SummerSlam in Minnesota, and then that's it, I think.
Mm-hmm. So Backlash is Saturday in Tampa. I hate I can't go. It's all right though.
Me too. I played around with the idea until that stuff with Grandpa happened. So
yeah. So well, we got the card for you and what we know, and we'll just do some predictions and
okay. And I just want to let you guys know that I am going to do my best, but I am like 2.5 weeks behind. I've seen bits and pieces of stuff, but not full shows in a while because I've had sick family members, death, and all that kind of stuff to deal with. So be patient with me. I'm trying.
All right. The first one, this one is going to, looking on paper, this is going to be good, but we all know that behind this is a lot of controversy and
Mm-hmm. Kairi Sane being released and us not getting that payoff for this just takes the wind out of the sails for me for this match. Because I was looking forward to that. I was looking forward to Kairi Sane finally growing a backbone and putting Asuka in her place, and it didn't happen. So I just feel like this match is a little lackluster now. I mean, it still needs to happen, and it's going to be a good match because both of these ladies are absolutely incredible. And I don't know what the outcome's going to be. I'm guessing Io Sky is more than likely going to win this match.
Yeah, that's I would think so, but then again, I think Asuka could win too.
Interesting.
I think that would help Asuka out a lot.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I.
What do you see them moving on towards? Do you see them continuing this feud even more after Backlash, or do you see this being the end?
I think at this point they need to let it end.
I think so too. Maybe in 20 years, yeah. It feels that way sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah. So it could go either way, I think. But I would go for Asuka. She might cheat the win. You never know.
Would you be surprised if maybe they see the backlash of the responses of Kairi Sane being released and they decide to bring her back, and she
I would love that.
She makes a surprise return during this match and costs Asuka the match.
Oh, that would be great. I would love that. It's kind of like they got so much flack for R-Truth and they brought him back. So
right.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. I would love that. I would love to see that. Maybe they will, but then again. So
who knows?
All right, so the next one is the U.S. title for the U.S. title, new champion Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. I am really liking their feud, but Sami Zayn did not have to beat up the gingerbread man. Okay, I know he's angry and stuff, but why are you taking it out on the poor gingerbread man?
I saw an AI meme that was hilarious right before we came on today, and it had Sami Zayn and dressed up as Lord Farquaad over the cookie sheet with with the gingerbread man on it from Shrek. It killed me. I haven't really seen a whole lot of what is Sami Zayn turned full heel yet, or is he still playing with it? Uh-oh. I lost her again. Let me read some comments, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, he's definitely flirting with it, I think.
Okay.
But they were wanting, I think they wanted Trick Williams to come in as a heel, but like they upped his appearance and his game so much. Like fans love him, and he's extremely over right now. So
right. It's let it ride. Of
course. Mm-hmm. And that's what they have done. And I think they made the right call putting the U.S. title on Trick Williams. Mm-hmm. I didn't see anything, and I could be wrong because I'm behind too because I have things going on. I haven't seen Trick Williams do an open challenge. So
no, he said he's not doing those.
Yeah. Okay. So
but Femi's doing them.
Oh, they gave it to him. Yeah, they said Otis answered it. Well, Akira Tozawa answered it at first, and then Otis took his place.
Okay.
They said it was fun, so we'll see. Yeah, I see Trick Williams winning. I think with every loss, we're going to see Sami Zayn become more and more unhinged.
Right. and then
Because
he
he's
breaks.
already at that point, yeah.
Right.
So I think, does it end the feud or not? I don't know. I would think so, but who knows? Probably not. This is probably going to be, because Trick and Sammy been into it since December, so they might not let go of this anytime soon. I see Sammy losing, just so it furthers the story of him being unhinged and losing his cool and things like that. So I'm gonna go with Trick. What about you?
I think it's Trick as well, unless Sami Zayn breaks and goes bazooka on everybody. I don't see him losing.
All right, well, I'll go into the comments right quick. Oh, there's a big debut in NXT, according to Jamie. Don't tell us. We don't know yet. He said he goes El Generico all the way. That was Sami Zayn's former name. With all these fake luchadors, this is again a good time for him to bring that character. Well, yeah, that's a.
Yeah, I think the Creed brothers are starting to dress up too to match Kaiser's to match Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, I think.
I got you. Sugar Shane, I can't believe Michael Cole announced the death of the gingerbread man along with the picture. That was ridiculous. Oh my God. All right.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, I want him with the mask and still has his beard and everything. Make it obvious to Sammy, kind of like Hogan's Mr. America thing. Oh, yeah. And John Cena's Juan Cena. Yeah. They will love Sammy onto fighting Cody, but I see Sammy losing the tree. Yeah. I think he's going to just continue to go down the downward spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So let's see here. She's talking about the Creed brothers. You're all right over there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was trying to find that picture, but I can't do it right off the bat because it's so funny. But I saw it on Facebook, so it's hard to find it.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm going to move on to...
Let's do that.
What we should have had at WrestleMania, but, injuries kind of plagued this one, but we're finally getting to see it. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker.
This is one of the few things that I've actually been able to see, so.
Right. I don't see this being one and done. This is going to play out, obviously, because the vision. And I don't want to say Braun Breaker, but they're having him be like almost unstoppable, kind of like Obafemi.
Yeah.
So, but if Braun Breaker wins, it's definitely going to be DQ. But then again, you might have some involvement with the Vision, and then Joe Hendry could save the day with Seth Rollins, because him and Logan Paul kind of have a thing going on, which that's like my favorite song right now.
Paul, can we fire Logan Paul? It's hilarious.
Yes, I hate this. I feel like it's in spite of the releases, but that was hilarious. And the fact that the fans all sang along and Michael Cole, it was so funny. But I definitely see involvement in this match. What, baby? Well, you didn't want to be up here earlier.
Bless it.
She's telling y'all how much she doesn't like Logan Paul.
Yeah. I don't think any of us do.
I think it's going to be good. I mean, we know this is going to be a good match.
Yeah,
but
it's going to be fine.
Yeah, this is where it's going to be really going to get chaotic quick. So I definitely think Breaker's going to get it by DQ here. And they'll further that storyline, especially now that Joe Hendry and Logan Paul has got their beef going on.
Okay.
Jamie says, I see Breaker winning the war. Not sure if it will this battle. I think it's going to be a back and forth.
I could see Braun and Seth having a couple matches before calling it quits.
Yeah.
There's a lot that they could do there. I
can see it leading up to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Song was great. Reminded me of the Elias song. Hendry took his job. I love Elias.
Joe Hendry even released a music video for that Logan Paul song.
Are you serious? I gotta see that. Oh my god. I was singing it to my nephew last week, and I said, "This is a great song." He's like, "No, it's not," because he's a Logan Paul fan. And I was like, "You would let me down." They're gonna go get at least 3 matches out of it. Yep. And he's talking about the music video. See, I didn't know about that.
Yep.
Yeah, me too. Especially like when I'm cooking dinner or something, I'll start humming it. the power of positivity, y'all. And I found out. Well, I didn't find out. I found out a year ago, and I forgot about it. But Joe Hendry's birthday is the same day as mine, so I was like, "Oh,
that's so cute."
Him and Tiffany Stratton share the same birthday as I do. I'm like, yes, finally. So
yeah, if you search for it, they have it uploaded on their YouTube channel and on their website, on WWE's website. So
I gotta watch that after we're done here. Oh my god. All right. Okay, this next match. Whoops. I can't get it right. Come here. Say his name and a cake appears. Yes, I didn't get cake yet, so this next match I'm really looking forward to. This is one of the things I've been keeping up on, and I just love it so much. Danhausen and a mystery partner against The Miz and Kit Wilson. This is going to be hilarious. Hello.
Uh-oh, she froze again. Yeah, this is going to be great. Let's see.
I think that this is so fun to me. Because you have the Miz in there, and he's a veteran, and you got these two guys that Danhausen has a following. Kit Wilson not so much, but he's getting over. Yeah. But just the fact that the Miz is involved and nobody takes the Miz seriously, that's what makes the feud so great to me.
It's funny. It's really funny.
Yes. Did you see Go ahead.
I wasn't really saying anything, just that Danhausen is hilarious. So go ahead. Did I see what?
Did you see where Danhausen showed up to the Miz's house or his mansion?
I think I saw part of that.
And he was like chilling in the pool and everything. And then Miz was like, "Get out of my pool!" And so like Danhausen gets out of that pool and goes into another pool, and he's like, I said, get out of my pool. And Danhausen was like, I did. I went in this one. You said to get out of that pool. You had two, so I just went ahead and got the other. Oh my God, it was hilarious.
Yeah. My husband loves Danhausen. He's like, I know that he's just going to disappear every time they pan out, but I love it anyway, and it still makes me laugh.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
He's one of those that gets it because, you have to have that in wrestling sometimes. Yeah. Should you have ability? Yes. But Danhausen's character is so over. Like, he could get it over anywhere. And
Danhausen doesn't have to be a good wrestler. He doesn't have to be, because it's just great. Okay, so who do you see being his mystery partner? Do you have any ideas?
I want it to be Mr. Iguana so bad.
Does Danhausen have his own puppet if he comes? Puppethausen.
Oh, he could do one. Maybe. Oh, you know how back in the day they had the pillow wrestlers that you could fight? Alex had Sheamus when he was a toddler, but I don't know if they did one of the Miz or not. The Miz. Danhausen could do something like that. Have one of those pillow wrestlers be the Miz, just to irritate him. But he could do a little puppet Miz too, or Puppethausen too. I'll be all right with that.
Mm-hmm. Some people have suggested him saying it's John Cena, but it's not really John Cena. It's just, him announcing someone. You can't see John Cena, so no one comes out, and he's just like, yay. And then he just fights them. He just fights them two on one, and just happens to do the 5-knuckle shuffle and all that stuff on him.
Yeah.
So that's a possibility. I don't really see that one happening. But it's funny to think. And some people are saying Kit Wilson's old tag team partner, Elton Prince.
I did see that too. That would be a good return.
It'd be interesting.
Very interesting.
It would make it more serious than just plumb out silly, but yeah.
Yeah, I want it to be Mr. Iguana though. Hey, you never know, it could be Santino.
Yeah, it has to be someone like that, Mr. Iguana or Santino or something like that. Some people have said R-Truth, and I said no, he's a tag team champion with Damian Priest, so I wouldn't do that. But I guess Damian Priest wouldn't really care. Okay, go do your silly little thing over there with Danhausen.
Speaking of the devil, HBT is in the house. Hello.
Hi, thank you so much for filling in for me.
Straight Up Wrestling Show. You guys give that, check that out. Jamie says, no idea who his partner could be, but I'm looking forward to it. And Danhausen is in the top 3 for merch. That is great. He's super over. He's also the first to sell out the fan thing that's coming up. Is it like a meet and greet, or that's what it sounds like to me? He was talking about the Miz, him at the Miz's mansion. I started calling my money human monies. Oh my God, that somebody shared it on Facebook. Danhausen tagged, I think it was John Cena. He tagged a few of the guys that aren't there anymore. He was like, would you take 400 human monies to appear with me at WWE Backlash or something? It was hilarious.
That's funny.
Yes, exactly, Puppethausen. Yeah, he's not that bad at all. Yeah, Santino would be perfect for this because, like, Santino's over, and then, like, he's cross paths with the Miz too, so I could just see that. Yes, it is. Straight Up Wrestling Show is awesome. Y'all give that y'all check that out sometime. HBT and the People's Podcaster Chris. FanFest or something like that. Okay. Okay, I got you. That would be so cool to meet Danhausen. I just love him. But this is going to probably be the funnest match of the night for sure.
It will. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be super long, and it'll just be fun.
Yeah, and everybody will play a part, and fans will go home happy.
Yeah.
So
I think so.
All right.
Last but not least, we come to the World Heavyweight Championship with Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu. I've seen some of this, but not all of it. So I saw the part where Roman was about to address Jacob, but that's it. I haven't, I know that, the match is official, but I don't see how that happens. So I'm going to let you take it over from here because I'm not really sure.
Okay, so night after WrestleMania, Roman comes out. I guess he's talking to the fans or whatever, and Jacob Fatu comes out. Outright just challenges Roman. And so basically it's kind of a thing where Roman thinks Jacob's not ready. Jacob's like, yes, I am ready. I want what you got, because, Roman's the head of the table, he's got all this success and he's taking care of his family. He's the family provider. His family's doing wonderful. Jacob said, I want the same thing. I got 7 kids. I got a wife at home. I want what you got, the success and all that. So basically it's kind of a that kind of story where he wants to be, he wants to prove his worth basically. And,
right.
And last night they did the contract signing. The part I saw was Jacob was like, yeah, I'm desperate. He was saying for many years, I've been grinding this long, blah, blah, blah. So him and Roman be really getting into it, especially the last 2 weeks. Like last week and this week, Jacob did the Tongan death grip on Roman. And
interesting.
Nobody has done that. Like that's Haku's move, by the way. And yeah, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, it's getting real. And even they were doing a thing where Roman was like, should I grant Jacob the opportunity to challenge me? And there was a vignette they had with the Usos. They were kind of deciding, well, he should, he shouldn't. I certainly did not have this on my bingo card, but I very much welcome it.
Yeah, it's weird to see the bloodline kind of be back. It's odd for me.
Yeah.
It's really good though, and I think the Usos I don't think the Usos get enough credit with how good and how much they bring to a story.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I definitely believe that they don't get their flowers as far as that goes. Because you could put them in a story by themselves, they're fine. You could interject them into a story like the Bloodline, and then this in particular. And it's only you can only you can't go wrong basically.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, I think. As far as who wins, I don't see Roman losing that title anytime soon.
No.
Whether it ends in a DQ or Roman just beats him outright, I think that they could still save. I don't think that a loss to Roman Reigns would necessarily kill Jacob Fatu, though.
No, but I would like to see Jacob Fatu fall in line.
Interesting.
But he might, I think here as well, if Roman does win, say he does, I think I think he would, Jacob would earn his respect.
Yeah.
They could do something like that.
Yeah, I don't see Jacob necessarily joining the bloodline after this unless they make it a stipulation or something. I really don't. I really don't.
That is yeah, that is something to think about too. I was going to say this earlier while we're on the subject of them. I didn't get a chance to, but Tongaloa, yeah, I could see them dismissing him, but I felt bad for Jeff Cobb or JC Mateo. I felt
he just
like
got there.
he just got there, but I don't think he really fit in with them. It was kind of more or less that, haha, we can get them. They got them. They're like, you're not going to AEW. We can get you here, and we got them and you didn't, because some of us know how talented Jeff Cobb is, and
Right.
You did not get to see that in WWE at all, and I hate that for him. But whether he goes back to New Japan or he goes to AEW, he's gonna be he'll do very well either place. So that's all I had to say.
He was in AEW briefly, and they just didn't do much with him. So I could probably see him going back to New Japan, actually, unless he wants to stay in the States.
Yeah, who knows?
But who knows?
Yeah, I definitely think Roman's going to win, and I think Jacob's going to earn his respect. So, that's kind of how I see it. As far as interference, we could see some, because Solo's been trying to butt in on the feud too.
Of course he has.
Yeah, because Solo just Solo is Solo.
He's feeling left out. He's Solo.
Danhausen's a human cartoon, yes. This is a no win for me. I want them both to lose. That being said, I imagine Roman will keep it. I could see it as a DQ, no contest. Yeah, I could see that. Oh man, if they bring Haku back in to to play in this storyline, I'd be like, oh my god, that's it. You're done. And they are moving Punk towards Cody. I did see that. However, we'll talk about that right quick. Ricky Saints made his debut last week. He challenged Cody, and they had a match. Obviously, Cody won. Gunther attacked Cody after the match. So that's who's going to come after Cody next. And I have no complaints about that.
No, me neither.
I have absolutely no complaints about that. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, and Cody's not even on this card. So
nope.
So Friday we're going to find out more about that, and then we'll have Backlash and then Raw. So yeah,
it's interesting.
Yeah, we're on the road to SummerSlam. Well, it's summer.
Yeah.
We'll do the summer feuds leading up to SummerSlam, and then it'll be on the Survivor Series.
Woohoo.
You sounded thrilled.
Well, I really need to end the stream because something just came up. So if you're okay with it, if we could just say goodbye to everybody and end the stream real quick, and then I'll tell you.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you later. And I don't know if I'll be back next week or not, but Alora will be here at the very least. So keep an eye for her. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye. Good night, sweet peach. It's time to go. Good night, sweet peach. It's the end of the show. We hate to leave, but we really can't stay. So good night, sweet peach. Good
good night.